papers upon papers. God. I won't even be able to go home at this rate. Come in. Oh, I didn't expect you here. You came all the way to my office just to give me a visit, I assume? A little chat, okay. Sure. Well, if you're here for a little chat, I can at least be a good host with what little I can host in my workspace. But, would you like a drink? Perfect. Oh, don't worry, I'll be making one for me too. Tell me when. Okay. Well, here you go. Oh no, I kept mine in the fridge. Yeah, I tend to not like things that are boiling hot. Don't get me wrong, I like my soups hot, of course, and my tea hot, but I don't like it to the point where if I drink it immediately I'll burn my tongue. Well, yeah, if I have a tongue that's, what's it called? I can't think of the word. Basically, if I have a tongue that's burnt, then how am I supposed to, have this little, wonderful even conversation? So, you came all this way here to see me. I'm sure you must have, probably wrote something down, whether it be in your notes app or a random napkin you picked up from McDonald's. Not McDonald's, okay, then a Starbucks. Okay, go ahead, I'm listening. Really? That's quite a bold move. You're lucky. You're lucky I do business well. So I like that boldness. And don't get me wrong, it's normal to be scared when you're that bold. It's normal to be fearful, to be confused, even be hesitant when you're being bold, because being bold is a risk. I mean, how do you think I got this position? Yeah, it took me a long time. A lot of failures, and I definitely got turned down more than I got accepted. But that's what I signed up for. It's a cutthroat industry business is. You gotta know the right people. And for a long time I didn't know the right people, but now I do, and now I know better. Which is even more so why I'm so impressed. I could even applaud you. In fact, I will applaud you. Okay, I'll stop. But I do applaud you for making such a bold move. I mean, moving's no easy feat. The fact that you're even thinking about moving, even more so just for little old me. Your best friend's older sister. Oh, that sounds so scandalous when you think about it. But everybody loves a scandal. Anyway, moving on. My response. Well, you're making me talk a lot, aren't you? I already confessed to you basically once, even though I feel like I've confessed to you multiple times and you were just a little too young, a little too naive to pick up on it. I mean, granted, you were fresh out of college, so, you know, not surprised. Had a lot on your mind, probably. But yeah, I suppose that if you were to hypothetically move, yeah, I'd be okay with you living with me. Rent, I'll figure that out later. We'll make a arrangement. I can make a contract, if anything. But of course, I feel like we won't need to be in a contract. Especially if, you know, we're something more than just this little thing that seems to be semi-transactional. But, you know, maybe will be more than just a contract if things go in a certain direction in the future. If you know what I'm, putting down, to be quite honest. Don't worry about rent for now. If this little relationship we have goes in a certain direction, then maybe a contract won't be needed. Anyway, continuing on. I don't feel like my needs are exactly hard to reach. I don't feel like I'm asking a lot when it comes to relationships. I think it's pretty basic, honestly. I think that, again, to be quite honest, the bar is just set extremely low, and what's considered to be expected isn't what's given. To me, what's expected is mutual understanding. Not understanding to the point where you'll know my every thought. Know what I want for dinner every night. No, that's ridiculous. You're not a psychic. That's just unfair on your part. And I acknowledge that. Which is why I communicate. And that's why I expect you to communicate with me. So, what do you say? You're interested. Good. Well, it is quite late. I mean, you visited me when I was normally about to get off. I have to stay in the office a little longer because, let's just say, one of my peers didn't pull their weight on the last project, so I have to do the heavy lifting. Yep, always hated group projects, and I always will. But yeah, if you're willing to stay around, because I don't know if you already have a living situation here or a temporary one. I mean, you're asking if you'd be down to live with me, so I'm assuming you have a temporary one, and if you don't, excuse my tangent, essentially, if you don't have a living situation for tonight or the next couple nights, if you stay with me until I'm done with work, then I will be happy to give you a ride to my place and for you to stay over until you can get a job and get on your feet, and from there we can figure out the whole rent situation. And again, who knows, maybe by that time we'll be something more something more heartfelt. I may tease you, darling, but what I feel is extremely genuine. I mean, as confident as I seem, it is never easy to be vulnerable around someone. And although I tease you and try to flirt, that doesn't mean I'm not scared. Heartbreak is always scary, and I think that not a lot of people acknowledge that it's okay to be scared. Because as cliche as it is, being scared, doing things, taking risk, being bold is what gets you somewhere. It's what gets you results. And the result that I am looking for is for something more. With you, darling. Okay, well, I am going to go wrap up these papers. Are you still interested in manga? You are, perfect. Okay, well, I have, where is it? Well, I have a personal little manga, a single one that I keep in the office when I need to pick me up. I'm pretty sure you've heard of it. Orokoi? I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. Well, love is hard for an otaku. I don't know, it's quite a nice read. I watched the anime first, so I kind of attached to this. Because again, love is scary. But, here you go. And you can read it, and hopefully by the time you're done, I'll be done. And if, you're not done, then you have a phone. I don't know, go on TikTok or something. Oof, God knows I do that. Okay. I'll be done soon. Special thanks to the recent supporters on Ko-fi: Harvey, TY, and Orbiter09. I really appreciate the continued support, especially while I was gone. Thank you so much to the supporters as well as all of you watching. I hope you have a wonderful day or a restful night. Bye-bye.